Hello, welcome back. We are talking Air today. It has been shown at South by Southwest. My name is Phil. We are Boys on Film. Raj is here. Well, he's there. He's in Austin, Texas.
Coming to you from Austin, Texas. So.
Yeah, and it's been an amazing festival this year. Tell us about Air.
So Air is another movie, I believe, coming out on Apple TV+. I mean, Apple TV+ are kind of killing it lately. I mean, you know, they don't release a ton of content like their competitors, but the content they put out is just amazing. I've got a backlog of things I need to catch up on Apple TV+. Along the lines of themes this year about the creation and evolution of famous products that we love. Air is about the Nike Jordan Air shoes that were invented in the 80s. And can I just say, this movie is such a love letter to Generation X and people like us who grew up in the 80s. The soundtrack is amazing. This whole movie is just a real feel-good American success story. You know, stars, directed by Ben Affleck. It's been a while since we've seen him in the director's chair. Also starring Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Viola Davis, Jason Bateman, Chris Messina. The talent in this film is just stunning. This was the closing night film of the festival, so the very last film to be shown. And we actually, we queued up 2 hours before the film. We barely got in. Like they ran out of passes a few people in front of us, and we barely got in. So when we did get in, we got the seats at the very back in the heavens and the rafters. But can I tell you, though, what an incredible experience to see this film with such an enthusiastic crowd and such an amazing cast. We recorded a lot of the Q&A, so I'm sure Phil can edit some of it in here. But to be in the presence of Viola Davis, I mean, come on. How awesome is that? Like, you're in the presence of greatness. And although her part isn't massive in this film, she plays Michael Jordan's mom, very business savvy mother, who's protecting the rights of her child and the best interests of her child, who is one in a million talent. She's the star of this film, as little as she is in it, actually. So that just tells you something about her performance. But very comedic, very riveting. I'm not a sneakerhead, or I'm not into that whole culture or anything, especially, when it comes to sports shoes. I mean, I wear the same pair of Skechers all the time.
Well, so. I'm the same. I'm exactly the same. And we were talking about Tetris, the film that's coming out on Apple Plus TV with Taron Egerton, and we were saying about, a lot of people wouldn't necessarily know the story, the background of how Tetris started. And it's the same, I suppose, with a Nike product, isn't it? A lot of people would not initially be kind of drawn into that idea or that story. But actually, it's about the people and about how it started rather than the product itself necessarily, isn't it? So it's about their story.
It delves into the characters who, actually designed the sneaker, to Michael Jordan and his family who are endorsing the sneaker, to how one man's determination to sign Michael Jordan onto Nike when the competitors of Converse and Adidas were wooing Michael Jordan for his endorsement. It's pretty spectacular. It's if there's ever a film about sports marketing that actually hits, I think this is the film. So it's really nice to see Ben Affleck get a win here. He's already won a few Oscars, I believe. But I think it's been a while since we've seen him get an accolade for his directing. And I think a lot of people are going to pay attention to this film. It's such a great film for the masses.
And a big tick for the casting director as well. Whoever signed these people up, I mean, it's such an amazing cast, isn't it? There's some really good people there.
Absolutely. So I'm not sure what's happening with this. I mean, I hope it goes to theaters because I think it would do quite well. Who knows what the plan is? I think it is going to theaters on April 5th, but it'll probably drop on streaming pretty soon after that.
And we'll keep you posted on our socials as well. So check us out on Twitter, and we'll let you know as soon as we hear anything. Thank you, Raj, as always. I would imagine there's more to come, though, even though South by's finished. You've still got a lot of stuff to dwell on and think about.
Yeah, even every time we do any of the reviews, I'm always like, oh yeah, and that film. There's still another film that I saw that I can't wait to talk to you about Quite Special.
Excellent. I shall look forward to that. So make sure you subscribe. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.